name's Colin. Welcome to Cole's Place, live on a Tuesday, round about 7:30-ish. Big welcome. How are we all? I'm just adjusting myself, sorting myself out. Oh, it's all over the show tonight. Look at that. Hey, flipping heck. Right, there's that. You can see me now, can't you? Right, okay, how are we all? Welcome, my name's Colin. Coming at you live from beautiful Bournemouth. Not been too bad today on the south coast of the UK. If you're watching on Catch Up, we go live every Tuesday night, round about this time. Sometimes a little bit later, sometimes a little bit earlier. I'm just going to log in my other phone so I can see your comments. Excusez-moi. There we go. I've got adverts. Great. So go live every Tuesday, and we do videos and vlogs from all over, as you've probably seen on the channel of late, Tenerife. So don't forget, if you are new, hit the thumbs up. Whether you're new or not, if you are new, subscribe because it's free, and hit the bell for notifications and more fantastic videos. How are we all? I can see people's comments springing up already. Hope everybody is well. Skip. JBM's in Wagwan Tours is in Lanzarote, I believe. Saw one of your videos before. I've watched your live on Catch Up from the restaurant, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you and the missus are well. Martin, what's up, Martin? Anne's in. Evening, Anne. Good evening, Cole. Good pick and sound. Thank you. I'm just going to adjust this light because it's a bit fuzzy. My little LED light. I think that's better. It's showing up in a corner of the screen. Yeah. Hope everyone's well. Yeah, Anne. Good evening. Good pick and sound. Thank you, man. Emma Kelly. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Emma. How are you doing? Gordon's in. How's it going, Cole? Not too bad. Duncan has been worse. Hope you're well. Maria Ayres, hi Maria, 23 and straight in. You're all in off the traps tonight. Nothing else better to do. Great to have everyone in. I'm only joking. Please hit the thumbs. Alan Zome Vlogs, how you doing? Maria Alti, hi Marie, how you doing? Saf is with us. She's into the room. She's absolutely shattered tonight. Oh my God. Get straight back to college after Tenerife. Out for a walk, freezing in Dublin. Oh, Vinny, oh my God, Cole trying to watch Emmerdale. I haven't seen that for years. Vinny, I'm putting a vlog together. There's a vlog that I did in Tenerife, and you get a shout out in it. It'll be up hopefully tomorrow. I was trying to get on for tonight, but a bit of editing in it on this one. So, but yeah, you get a shout out. Rocky Earth guy, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Looking forward to March for Tenerife. Oh, nice one. There's a load of people going in March, isn't there? JBM, Cole, can you talk about these stupid fake accounts? Saw one off Webby, it was on a Facebook page, and we told lots of his one of me. Oh. I haven't seen any myself, I've got to be honest. I saw your vlog kicking off about it overnight, Jay. I think the more attention you give them, the more sort of airspace you give them, the more they'll do it. The best thing for my mind is just basically ignore them. You know, they're useless. They don't do any harm. You know, they just appear. Yeah, they'll throw the odd insults, but the more attention we feed them, the more they're going to do it. So my advice, Jay, get rid. Daniel Holmes, hi. Dan, how you doing? Stuart, Evening Stuart, how you doing? Nice to see you in. Subi, hi all. David Buller, hi Cole. Your voice not too bad. Need to mind that cold. Yeah, to be fair, this is about the best it's been. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Vinny, everything is upside down and back to front for me. Really? Turn your phone the other way, Vinny. I'm watching it on my phone. I'm watching on two separate phones, and looks all right. Yeah. No, that seems okay. Hi, Keith. How you doing? Keith, sending home my friend. Almost back in a land of the living. Picture and sound good. Thank you, Keith. Yeah, hope you're feeling better, mate. Hope you're feeling better. I was going to message you, Keith, but I thought, you know, in case you're feeling a bit ropey, I didn't want to bother you, but I was thinking about it. I hope you're well, mate. Oh, let the mods sort them out. Exactly that, Vinny. That's what they're not paid to do. Bruno's back on the rosy. Nice one, mate. Couldn't do 1 month. Did try. You did well, though, mate, to be fair. You did well. Fair play to you. I got your message before, Bruno. I'll have you know, I'm dying here. Man up, he said. Susan Roberts, hi Susan, how are you? Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Did I see Patrick Moran sneak in then? Dave Bardell, hi Dave. Evening everyone, says Patrick, hope you're all good. I tell you, I think I'm missing comments All messages, that's better. Back on the Rose, evening, Gordon. Gordon Duncan, I sent you a message the other day asking where you stayed last week. Can you reply where? Oh, sorry, Gordon, I didn't see that one. I do apologise. How did you send it me? I'll get back to you. Was it through Messenger, wasn't it, I'd imagine, Gordon? I do apologise, mate. I'll scroll through. I am actually getting through my messages. I was away over the weekend. I started before the weekend, then I went away. I was in Portugal, and then I've come back, and I've done a few today. So it's not that I've missed it or ignored you, Gordon, I do promise. But in short, I was by Santelmo Strip. I forget the name of the road now. It's the road. It's the Las Americas end of Santelmo Strip, if that makes sense, by the Torres del Sol apartments. And there's a roundabout and there's a road that goes up to takes you up towards Park Santiago 6. Don't know the name of the road. I think it's Calle Finlandia. There was a complex on the left there. Anyway, I'll dig it out, Gordon. I'll reply to you. Okay. Do apologise. Vinny, on my laptop, sent you a picture. All right, fair enough. I think everyone else is doing it all right, Vinny. Must be something you've done wrong. It's a dodgy website you go on. They've affected your laptop. Your left is on your right and right's on the left. That's me right. That's me left. And on my phone, I'm seeing it all right. On my phone, it's exactly fine, look. So I don't know what's going on there. Back to front call. The on air is on the left. Oh, I don't know. Do apologise. Just noticed you're back to front on the TV. Oh, I don't know what's going on there then. It's my phone. Hang on. Bear with, people. No, my phone's not upside. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I do apologise. Nice to be different. Sorry, Vinny. Accusing your laptop of being ropey. It's obviously a glitch. All the wrong side. Messenger. I'll dig it out, Gordon. Okay, soon. That's Colin doing a challenge where to buy a 7-day Northwest Rover ticket and travel the Northwest for 7 days. Wherever I end up, I'll book 7 days. Oh, nice. Good idea, Jay. Hi, Colin Saff. Hope you both well. I'm back to front. I don't know what's gone on there then. I've just set up as normal. I can see it now. I see what you mean. Well, that's weird, isn't it? Hang on, bear with, people. No, it's not letting me do anything. All it's letting me do is share it and turn the camera around. As in the forward-facing camera, and all you'll see is a white wall. So, do apologise, people. We'll have it different for 1 week. Throw it in a mix. Rocky's off to Tenerife on the 7th. Oh, nice one, mate. All is back to front. Glad it's not just now. It's not just you, Vinny. Your video is wrong way round, left to right. Yeah, it's weird. Don't know. I've set up as normal. Don't know. Anyway. Daniel, just after chatting on Tim's Can I Stay Live, I gained 5 subscribers. It does, Daniel. Daniel, honestly, don't get hung up on the subscribers and all that. Just keep an eye on it. It's numbers. Just keep at it and they will come. You will get them dropping off. Sometimes YouTube kicks people off. Sometimes people just think, oh, I don't want to see that anymore. Don't worry about it, mate. It happens all the time. I lost 30 in 1 day a couple of months back for some reason. Tracy's in. Hi, Tracy. Marie says it's fine on her phone. Back to front on the iPad. Don't know what's going on there. It's reversed. Yeah, weird, isn't it? I'll have to... Let me just see, guys. Hang on. I don't want you all getting upset at me. 40 people in. Rita, no, it's not on. What's that one? No. No, it's not letting me adjust it either, guys. I do apologise. So we'll just have to bear with it for this week. At least I'm not talking back to front. Just my usual gibberish. Craig, you see, hi, Craig. Hope you're both well. How was the stag do? Oh, stag do, great fun. I'll talk about that in a minute. It's a matrix. Anne's having to get a new wall. Oh, I saw it, Anne. Yeah, you were talking about it earlier. Ireland got really hit. I'll chat about that in a bit because, yeah, that was awful. The storm E-win or whatever it was called last week. Oh, done me head in. Did Kevin set it up? Yes, it's a job between Kevin and Tim, isn't it? Craig says, I'm fine. Yeah, I think it's left to right for so I don't know what's gone on. Might be the one go round, but you're still a handsome 24-year-old. Martin Wass with the comment of the night. Thank you, Martin. I love you too. Restart now. I'm not restarting, Jay. Don't want to be doing that. If we all look through a minute, it'll be fine. That's it. Still, yeah, you know what I mean? Using Kev's equipment. Turn the camera around. It doesn't do. No, if I turn the camera around, it's just going to go facing that wall over there, isn't it? You know what I mean? And there's nothing for you to look at. You can't see my striking looks on a blank wall over there, can you? Behave. It's a disaster. No need to change. Doesn't really make a difference. Exactly. Yeah. It's a talking point. I thought I'd catch you all out. Louise Parks. Hi, Louise. Hope you had a good holiday. Yeah, it wasn't bad. JB Priest. I can't believe you videoed me in the sax bar. Class that was, JB. Kristen, hi guys, nice to meet you and Kevin about, even though it was brief. Yeah, sorry I missed you after that, guys. I was hoping to catch up at some point, but you'd have caught me man flu anyway, and that'd have ruined the rest of your stay. Never mind, it's funny. Andrew Nightside had the same problem, things being back to front the other day. Maybe it's a YouTube thing then. Maybe, just maybe, it's a YouTube glitch in a matrix, as someone said earlier. Jamie, glad you spelled sax right. Well, we saw him in another bar as well, Alan, so don't worry about that. Tina Rigby's in. Hi, Tina. How are you doing? Colin, we're going to Tenors in March. Sadly not, Dave. I don't think so. I've not actually booked anything for March as yet. Saf wants to go to the St. Patrick's Day revelry with this lot. But I'm up for doing something else. Cole done 3 vlogs yesterday plus a teaser. I'll have a look later, Daniel. I am catching up on myself slowly. Once it's set up on YouTube, Cole, you can't change it. That's a problem, isn't it? It doesn't give you a lot of scope to sort of twist things around. Unless, like JBM said, you stop and restart, and then that means it's a faffle. You know, I'm not doing that. Hello, Cole, how are you? Marie's big assessment on Friday. Pretty nervous, to be honest. Hey, Marie, don't be nervous. Chill out. When you walk in to your assessment, think at some point in the near future, I'm going to be sitting round by Las Vistas with a beer in my hand. That'll calm you down. But yeah, big wishes to you, Marie. Hope family's right. Hope Carl's right. Hope Matt's all right. Tracy's in. Pete and Shell are in Fuerteventura. Oh, nice. I haven't spoken. I had a message off Shell on one of my videos the other day, but I've not spoken to Pete Shell for a while. Hope you're okay. Wagwan, we got to get one of them small planes tomorrow, flight to Gran Canaria. Do you mean a Binter, Kirk? A Binter plane? What you have to do, right, you have to sort of sit on, you have to balance yourselves, and one of you has to get out and twist the propeller. Yeah, and you know, if there's a wind against you, make sure you got your life jacket on. Thank you for sharing the links, mods. No, as we bumped into Kevin again, and Rick stopped off to say hello. We got the flu thing last couple of days, so the whole island had it, didn't it? Anybody who was in Tenerife over the last couple of weeks, right? I don't know. You walk up and down the street. I was watching one of my vlogs back, and I walked past a whole family who were literally coughing their guts up. So, yeah, it was crazy. All right, a couple of things. I think everyone's in. 33. Nice to see everyone. Listen, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Chat amongst yourselves. Chat away. What was I going to say? Yeah, so got back last week. Did last Tuesday's live. Worked a couple of nights. Friday, against my better judgment probably now in hindsight, Friday morning flew out to Portugal on a stag weekend. I'd had it planned for some time. It was the landlord of one of the bars I work in, Phil. He's been on a couple of videos. He came to Tenerife last year with myself and Eric for a couple of days. He obviously organised a trip to Lanzarote a while back that I joined in on, where I stayed in a van. It was his stag do. He's getting married in the near future to his lovely wife-to-be, Leanne, and they're getting married in Las Vegas, which will be cool. Not going to that. But his stag do, all the lads out the pub, I think there was about 20 of us in total, were in Portugal for the weekend. Most of them went last Sunday, and me and about 3 or 4 others joined in on Friday. So we flew out Friday morning, and I was rough as a scabby dog. The cold had just got complete grip of me. I was coughing and sneezing. Shouldn't have really gone, looking at it. But I thought, no, battle through, man up, as Bruno says, get over there. So the Friday night, we got there sort of Friday afternoon, had a few beers, went and found me digs. Cracking little apartment overlooking the beach. I'll stick some photos up. Friday night we went out, had a big sort of lads' night out on the strip in Albufeira. Got to be honest, as expected, and as a lot of people said, it wasn't all open. I'd say it was about half open, and it was fairly busy, good atmosphere. And on the Saturday, I'll be honest, I was absolutely dead. I was caked to the world, partly because of the too many of them, and partly because I was just coughing and sneezing. And luckily, it was a nice sunny day. The lads weren't out for partying again, because our flight back, the whole group of about 20, our flight back had to leave, was leaving Faro Airport at around about 7 o'clock Sunday morning. So we couldn't do a heavy one on a Saturday night. So the big Beano was the Friday night. So it was a great time, great being out with the lads and that. I've got to be honest, Albufeira, was I impressed? I probably caught it at the wrong time. Yeah, I'm sure it's really nice in the summer when it's busy. But January, it was a bit dead for me. You know, I like a bit of life, bit quiet. The old town itself on Saturday night, I walked out into the old town on Saturday night, and if any of you have been, you'll know where I'm on about. There's like a main square with all like bars and restaurants around it, about the same size as the square in Los Cristianos by the church, but it's got, you know, bars, big bars and stuff. There was one bar open with about 4 people in. The rest of the old town was, apart from a couple of Irish bars, the rest of the old town was absolutely dead, like a ghost town. So in that, I didn't vlog too much. I did a couple of walks, I did a little restaurant vlog, and I took some videos of the bar we were in on a Friday night. So I'll put them up in the next week or so when I've got through the Tenerife stuff. But yeah, great time. I'm sure Phil enjoyed himself. We got back Sunday afternoon, and yeah, I thought I was going to croak it Sunday afternoon. So yeah, it was good. So that was Portugal. Would I go again? Yes, but not in the winter. Definitely go in the summer. So there we go. Right, so that's Portugal. I'll catch up on your comments. There's loads. I've seen them all flying in. 43 in. Right, Wagwan, Kirk's on a Binter. Daniel's done the London cable car. Oh, nice. Yeah, I did that last year. Great fun. JBM, YouTube is currently running a test feature with a new interface layout where elements like a video might be positioned differently than you used to. YouTube's a pain in the side. Anyone the helicopter ride over the island? Yes, I have, Marie. I've done it. I did it in December 21. I went up to Los Igonte, booked through Dan. There's a video on my channel, mate. Do hope you get time to do a few vlogs. Yeah, I did a few, Chris and Adele. So I did about, I think, 3 or 4 in total. Time was not of the essence because I was with the lads and it was a bit heavy. And there wasn't much to show anyway because it was all closed. But yeah, I've got a couple. I'll get them up. JBM, if YouTube is showing everything on the right appearing on the left, it's because YouTube's currently running a test feature. It's normally temporary. All right, okay, nice one, Jay. Done a bit of research. Would love to do the trip, Marie, but it is pricey. I can't remember how much it cost me now. I'm going back. It was December 21 I did it when I went over and I did the volcano thing. On the Sunday afternoon, I went up in a helicopter. You go from Costa Rica. Webby's done a little thing on it today, actually. Webby's World. He was down where it takes off today. But if you look on my channel, go back to almost the beginning, you'll see I go up and it takes you up to Los Igonte. It's absolutely stunning. Definitely recommend it, but it is pricey. You're talking a couple of £100 each, that is as well. If I'm missing anyone, I do apologise. Oh yeah, Keith's done it as well. There you go. Yeah, last year, fantastic. So yes, I forgot Keith did it. You did it up. You went over Los Cristianos and all that, didn't you, Keith? If I remember right. Let's Shark Bar, Scotsman Tenerife. Shark. Oh, nice one, Kev. How you doing, mate? Shark Bar video will be on a few days. Nice one, Kev. Appreciate that. Look out for that. That's when you met me at the start of the big night. The night that was, wasn't it, Kev? Any videos from Portugal? Yeah, done that. Background tours, wrong time of year call. April to 1st November is season. Yeah, I've got that impression, to be honest with you. It would kick off around about March, April. I was in one of the bars in the old town, a little Irish bar. I was chatting to the guys who ran that, and they said, yeah, come back for sort of St. Patrick's Day onwards, March, April, and then the season goes into force then. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'd never go back there. You know, it is a nice place. People are friendly, but yeah, definitely a place to see in the summer. I think my mate Phil, he chose it for his stag do purely because he likes the place itself, and it was cheap and cheerful enough for more of the lads to get involved, those who couldn't maybe necessarily afford a trip to Canaries or whatever. So it's what you make it, innit? Someone was taking a mick out of you. Yeah, Kev, see where I'm back to front? They were all saying I was using your phone. So I've grassed you all up. Someone's taking a mick out of uni disasters. Yeah, it was Vinny mainly. Albufeira's much different summer, but no Veronica's. Yeah, I gathered that. Saying that strip looks like it's got a bit of potential. We were in, forget the name of the bar now. It had like a Las Vegas sign above it. Was it Legends or something like that? And there was great atmosphere in there. The bar staff was sound, cheap drinks, DJ on. That was on the Friday night, and it was busy enough. Busy in any way you get in Bournemouth. It was, you know, decent. Look at that. Cucumber and water and lemon. All you lot on your rosé and your beers. Yeah, but it's decent enough on a Friday. I'll tell you something, Colin, guys. It was windy on the cable car, swinging back and forth. I did it at the end of May, Daniel, and it was beautiful. Kevin, the locals complained about naked drunk English walking about Albufeira in the summer. Good job they don't live in Magaluf then. May to October's pretty good for Albufeira, Old Town and New Town, yeah. The Old Town, I mean, some of the bars were all right. The Irish bars, and there was a Geordie bar or something. There were a couple of the Irish bars had live music on and stuff. They were lively. But they were the only ones, that was the thing. There was no massive big sort of pub crawl you could do. You were literally stuck to a choice of about 3 or 4 bars, you know. It's Craig's in. Why, Craig? Roger's in. Evening, Roger. Roger Channing. Hope you're well. Nice one, Roger. Hope you're well too. Hope Christine's all right. Yeah, this cold, it's got a right grip. I'll tell you something really weird. Over the weekend, I was coughing. It went into sort of chesty sort of cough. Not too bad now, but I tell you, I've woken up today, right? I don't know if you're probably not picking up on camera, but with very, very sore eyes, especially my left one. Now, I know you lot are going to say that's your right one because it's the wrong way around, but my left eye, I feel like I've been punched. It's really weird. Feels really heavy. And I don't know. Might get into the quacks and get myself some medicinals. Because as of tomorrow night, I'm working 5 nights on the run. Kev, I heard he was drunk and fell over. No, he didn't fall over. He'd had a few drinks, but didn't fall over. Fair play. Trisha's in. Hi, Trisha. Cost for heli on Webby's World today and yesterday. £84 for 8 minutes. I wouldn't go for that though at the 84 8 minutes one, because you're literally up and down. You know, you're there for a couple of hours, and a lot of it is the waiting round and preparation, and then coming back and all that. You want at least a 15 minutes. I think mine was 20 or 25 minutes. If you're going to go any decent distance and see anything, Marie, I tell you, it's worth spending a few extra quid if you can, and getting like at least a 15 minutes. I'm sure Keith will tell you that. Legends, did I see a poster in the bog? I don't even remember seeing the toilets, Kirk, to be honest with you. Has someone thrown rabbit food in me drink? It's a start of my health kick, I'll have you know, Vinny. Cucumbers and lemon water, detox. Very nice it is too, mind you saying that. Saf did some corn dogs and chips earlier and had some of that. It's not very good for the diet, is it? Alan's not had a drink since the 4th of January. Wow, mate, what are you going to do when you go over in St. Paddy's then? You'll be led astray by all these Irish people, Alan. You've got no chance. You know what they're all like. Going to book with Tim in November. Yeah, do it, Daniel. I don't think I'm going to be in Tenerife in November. Saf and I are looking at possibility of New Year next year. It's one thing that we've banded about. We normally, we didn't do it this year. I normally go over for my birthday, December, because this year I'm going to be 23. So it'd be nice to be there for me 23rd. But probably thinking of New Year. We're looking at going over there for New Year, flying out. Saf likes to spend Christmas at home, and I'll be fair, I'm not keen on Christmas over there. So what I said to her was, yeah, it'd be nice to spend Christmas home doing our nice peaceful thing, and then what we'll do is we'll get a flight after Christmas and go over for a cheeky week, sort of, and spend New Year there. Never been there for New Year, so that's one idea we're banding about at the minute. Nick is in. Hi, Nicky. How you doing? Why is the background back to front? It's a YouTube thing, apparently, Craig. JBM will explain. Marie's not had a drink in 6 weeks. You think it's a wake call, then it comes back. Yeah, that was it, because Tuesday, Wednesday last week after I did the live, I thought, oh, it's lifting now. Be all right for the weekend. Get on it, party. And then got up Friday morning to go to the airport. Like, oh, no way, Jose. Do they not do 45 minutes to an hour? I'm not sure, Marie. I think they do. I know they definitely do half an hour. If you go on the website, Heli Dreams, it's called. Heli, as in helicopter dreams, one word. Just type in Heli Dreams Tenerife on Google. Have a look at the website. It gives you all like the routes and options. And you can either book direct, or I'm sure if you speak to Uncle Daniel, Tenerife First Excursions, and tell him how much you love him, he'll do you the deal. But yeah, Heli Dreams is the website with all the stuff on. I don't remember them doing an hour, although, you know, you can go flipping heck, you'd be able to go around all the Canaries in an hour. Would cost hundreds, yeah, it costs you major beans, you know, that's the thing, isn't it? Alan's 66 on the 16th. Big celebration, day before St. Patrick's. That gives the Irish people over there 2 causes to celebrate, Alan. You do realise what you're doing there. 43 more like Jay. Behave. Keith's going to be there for New Year. Oh, nice one, Keith. If I say that to Saf, that's it. She'll be on Ryanair later, booking. Do you think Dan could order a car for the Stargaze? Ooh, I know he does the buggy trips, Jamie. I know he does the buggy trips up there and the quads, but I don't know about actual cars. I'm sure he'll sort something out for you, though. Yeah, definitely, 100%. Yeah, drop the office an email, Jamie, and just tell him what you want. And they do all sorts for the stargazing. Wouldn't mind having a look at it. It sounds cool, doesn't it? Stargazing. It's very popular. Loads of people are going up there, aren't they? Stuart Donnelly, 23 years plus VAT and service charge. Behave. How's your travel working out? Mine, Daniel, I've got two things in the pipeline at the minute. A Tenerife trip booked, which I'll tell you more about in the near future. And I'm just working out what we're going to do for St. Patrick's Day. That'll happen in the next couple of weeks. All things Craig. Oh, sorry, all things Keith. Getting you mixed up. We'll be there Christmas and New Year. There you go. So, see if I tell Saf this now. Oh, let's book New Year. Excuse me. Right. Comments. I've got something else to tell you in a minute. I've forgotten where it was. Let me read the comments and see if it comes to me. Marie's there, 14th of March, 10 days. There's loads of people. Loads of people in March. Nikki's off. Catch you all soon, guys and girls. Off for dinner with clients. Oh, off for dinner with clients. Don't work too hard, Nikki. You keep shouting at me. You're the same. Gives me two. Cole, I've missed lots of messages, I think. Yeah, I'm whizzing through them, Jay. Listen, guys, if you've put a comment in and I've missed it and it's important, whack it back on, because I'm literally skimming through the flying in. 55 in, it says on my chat thing here. So massive thanks. Keep your messages coming and share it as well. Apologies for missed it. Tony Tabro. Hi, Tony. How you doing? Hope you're well, mate. Good to see you in. I think I'm catching up with you all now. I think they're trying to limit the amount of cars that go up TD. I think you're right, Vinny. I think what they're doing slowly. Somebody said this to me. Who was it? Somebody who's quite. It might have been Matty in Dan's office. Somebody said to me. I think what they're doing now is TD. They're trying to preserve it a little bit better than they've done in the past, and they're not trying to limit people going up there. What they're trying to do is sort of manage the way people go up there. So whereas a few years ago, you just jump in your hire car or jump on a moped or whatever and go razzing up to the top and doing donuts on the car parks and all that sort of stuff. I think what they're trying to do now is channel it more, what do they call it? Eco-tourism, that type of thing. And I think what they're trying to do is encourage people more now to do the guided tours and go through the excursion companies like Dan's and whoever else, just so it's managed better, so they haven't got hordes of people just running up there. I know for years and years the cable car and access to the actual peak itself has been managed, but I think now they're starting to bring that down the mountain a bit, and they're just trying, I say, not limit numbers, but they're just trying to manage the way it's done, which I think is just as important as limiting the numbers, because at the end of the day, you know, it's easily wrecked. I'll give you an example, and I know it's totally different, but when I did my little vlog up Mount Fita, which is that little mountain between Los Cris and Las Americas, I did a vlog that day. I walked up there, I walked up one end, round the top, it's like a crater, and then down the back end, and I was up there, what, about 3/4 of an hour? Beautiful walk, you see views of all the bay. Anyway, got back, by the time I'd got back down the bottom, I had half a bin bag full of rubbish. Now, you know me and people putting rubbish everywhere, I go off my head. So that was just like one little half an hour. Imagine what it's like up TD, you know, people trampling on stuff and people uprooting stuff and all that. And so I think it does need to be managed. So in answer to your question, Jamie, you know, yeah, I think any excursion company, Tenerife, whoever, they will have some sort of way of getting you up there, mate. No problem. Right, hang on, the comments are flowing in again. Yeah, but you're right, Vinny, trying to limit the amount of cars, that's it, yeah. I think, you know, you're right. Emma got me and will be thinking of coming over for Christmas for your 11-year-old daughter. Oh, nice one. Where can you get a traditional Christmas dinner? Oh, over to the chat for that one. I've been over there for Christmas once, twice, and to be honest with you, last time I went, we didn't actually have a Christmas dinner. We went for a Chinese, but I do know most of the restaurants and bars do traditional Christmas dinners. What you've got to do though, Emma, is book. That'll be the big thing. Get it booked. I think the Night Owl do one with a cabaret. I think the Night Owl do a Christmas Day lunch. That's the Soul Motown bar where Shelley sings and all that. The Night Owl, just outside of Las Americas. I remember seeing something they did. It was a Christmas lunch, like a 3 or 4 course thing. All the trimmings, and they have like music acts on as well. I think it's about 40, 50 euro a person. So, but you get all the cabaret and entertainment thrown in with that. Have I moved the furniture? No, it's back to front due to a YouTube thing, Stuart. Not over November the 8th. I won't be there November, Daniel. Don't think so. It's a bit in between that for me, November, mate. Tony's over 26th of March. Susan McLaughlin, hi Susan, how you doing? They're wanting to stop the bus trips up TD. Yeah, that's it, isn't it, you see? It's a shame, really, because it does, you know, it's there to be viewed, but, you know, it's there to be looked after as well. It's a tricky balance, because you can't get on the bus, yeah. I know the excursion companies. I know they do the buggies. You know, like the proper like buggies. Where I'm not sure they'd be suitable for you, Jamie. But I'm sure there would be some way of making it accessible for all. I'm 100% sure. Boom Trike's doing trip up TD. Yeah, that's a good one. Boom Trike's be a bit nippy though. Come on, won't fancy that in the winter. Keeps over for Paddy's Week. See, I always thought, I know, so I asked this last year, I think. I always thought calling it St. Paddy's or Paddy's Week was offensive to the Irish. I've very rarely called it St. Paddy's Week because I was just mindful of offending Irish people. But you all call it Paddy's Week. That's mad, isn't it? Tracy's off. Got to go. Take care. Keep warm. Thank you, Tracy. Nice to pop in. Nice to see you. Little bug should get 20 years and their hands chopped off. Please go watch me on Sidekicks. Here is the video. Oh, nice one, Jay. Night Owl, good cracking food. There you go, 2 recommendations. December's a hard one to travel. Not to Tenerife, it isn't, Jay. Daniel Holmes, Cole, remind me when you're in London again. I will do, Daniel. Probably looking possibly end of May. I'm not sure yet. I'm just waiting on my work schedule. Tenerife Boom Trikes call, that's it. Yeah. Liam Walsh. Hi, Liam. New name. How are you, mate? If I've seen you before, do apologise. Over in June in our 60s, little wooded for safety. Saw a blog last night. Woman had a bag taken. Yeah, we covered this last week, Liam. I'm not going to lie, it is a problem. It is a problem. It's lately, the focus of it has shifted temporarily from the Veronica's area. Veronica's area, if you're in your 60s, you probably won't go there. Veronica's area is where all the youngsters go, 1830 crowd, and that's renowned for pickpockets and stuff. But lately, the focus, the focal point of petty crime and muggings or what have you, is more now over the other side of Las Americas and Los Cristianos, basically where all the better hotels are, because in the winter, you obviously get, the older generation staying there. And I put a vlog up this week where there was a couple who literally had their bag taken. He told me on the vlog we had our bag taken, and it was just off Park La Paz Strip by the Volcano. And that's where a lot of it was happening when I was over there the other week. I had about 4 or 5 different people telling me they'd had the bags taken. The advice to you is, don't be worried, don't let it put you off, because there's thousands of people there, okay, at any given time, thousands of people, and you don't get that many people getting mugged, okay? You're talking 1 in many thousands, so it's not like every other person's getting mugged, okay? It is rare. Although it's happening, it is rare. The second thing is, you've just got to sort of not make yourself a target. So, don't walk around with your best Rolex, unless it's a lucky man fake. Keep your bag zipped, put your bag on your front, don't carry around a backpack that's open. You can actually see on one of my vlogs, I can't remember, no, I did a live, and there was 2 couples in front of me, and one of the ladies had a bag over her shoulder, and we walked past an excursion shop, and the member of staff shouted over to her, put your bag across your body, not over your shoulder. So you're just sort of minimising the risk, really. That is all you can do. There is a police presence. A lot of people say, oh, there's not enough police, not enough police. There's flipping loads of police, right? But they can't be everywhere at the same time, just like in the UK. It's a massive area to police, but there is a police presence there. Be honest with you, I was walking around on my own late at night, filming a lot. I didn't feel that threatened at all. There was a couple of areas I thought, oh, it's a bit dodgy, this. But there was no one hanging around. Like I say, it is rare, but don't let it put you off going. And if you are going to Veronica's, don't take loads of cash with you. Right, you can get Christmas dinner, but you need to book now. 100% agree, Keith. You do, honestly, if you're going to go, book somewhere. Just as the same folk who say Scots are jocks or that way are Scotch. What is street robbery like in Bournemouth? I'll be honest with you, from my experience, robbery is very, very rare, but attacks are becoming more and more commonplace. People just get beaten up in Bournemouth. They don't get beaten up to be robbed. They just get beaten up. and you hear more of it here than I do in Tenerife. Much, much more. Bournemouth. Ask yourself, there's a reason why I've not done any late night vlogs around Bournemouth. Put it that way. We've booked 2 trips with trike bikes. Oh, nice one. One thing I've never done. Explain what Bournemouth and Poole nightlife is like. Poole hasn't got any nightlife. It's just got a load of pubs. Bournemouth used to be great nightlife. Loads of massive clubs here. Nowadays, we've got about 2 nightclubs and a pop world and a few skanky pubs. So it's not as good as it used to be, is what I'd say there, Jay. Neil Garvey, hi Neil. With Irish bars called Paddy O'Kelly's and Highland Paddy. I don't think the Irish find Paddy offensive. I know what you mean. And that's what I always wondered. I just thought it was not derogatory, but I just thought it was a bit of a Mickey take, you know. Yeah, because like every Irish joke, it's Paddy in it, you know. But maybe that's just me being oversensitive to the Irish. It's perfectly safe, just be wise. Yeah, that's it. I've changed the hotel in July. We're staying in Los Chris now. Oh, nice one, Marie. Staying at the Columbus, says Daniel. Good hotel. Never stayed there myself. I've heard a lot about it. Right in the centre. Can't moan about location there, Daniel. Anne says they don't find it offensive at all. Speaking for David and myself. Yeah, comments are flies. Loads of comments. 57 in. Listen, before we go any further on the comments, massive thanks for joining in, everybody. Tuesday chat every Tuesday. The voice isn't exactly great tonight. I do apologise, and I probably look like crap. But, you know, we normally have a bit more spark. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe, it's free. We're flying towards... I'm going to do the board, Jay, before you say anything in a bit. We're flying towards 7,000 subscribers now. Unbelievable. Wagwan Tours. I'll come hold your hand, Colt, and we go record Bournemouth at night. Yeah. Do you know what? I would do it. Not worth doing it this time of year, Kirk, because it's absolutely flipping dead. And there's not that much to film. I don't know how well you know it, but go back years ago, there used to be a pub and club practically on every street corner in Bournemouth town centre. Now, you've got to walk a good 5 or 10 minutes between each one. So there's not a lot to record. If I'm going to do it, I'll do it in the summer, as in height of summer months. I should have done it last year, really. I'll do it sort of July, August when the weather's nice and hot. And then, you know, what idiots we have got sort of mingle in the crowd, don't they? You know what I mean? I'll probably know half of them. I've got a bit of Google me. Wigan used to be nightclub of the Northwest. We had 15 nightclubs. Oh my God. We had Bournemouth used to have about the same 12, 15 nightclubs in the town centre. It used to be a massive stag and hen sort of party place around about 10, 15 years ago. It used to be massive bars and massive clubs. Because I used to work in some of them doing the music. And I'd say probably a couple of years before COVID, it started dying down. And then COVID completely killed it off. Now we have literally got 1, 2... If you count Pop World as a nightclub, 3... Probably about 4 nightclubs. That's it. Not even that, if you count them as nightclubs. You know, they don't attract big name DJs or nothing like that they used to. There's a few late bars, you know, like the ones I work in. But no, it's nothing like it used to be. Shame. Great back in the day. Have you heard John Bishop talk about Runcorn, a pub, a chippy and a shop? Google it. I was in, years ago, Vin, I'm sure I've told you this. We went to a pub, it was a Wednesday night. We were in Frodsham, and I was with my old boss and one of the lads I used to work with. And we had a few drinks in Frodsham, and then we had a couple more and a couple more. And everywhere shut in Frodsham at 11 o'clock. It was like a Tuesday or Wednesday night. And we got in a taxi. We said to the taxi driver, take us somewhere lively. He took us to a pub called the Tricorn. Runcorn. It's like shameless. Always good that the community supports all the vloggers with great content on it. Absolutely, Anne. Henry Duffy, Ray, how are you? Stuffing, sniffles, Madge's voice is still... Honestly, yeah, Ray, I'm the same, mate. Proper... Starting to struggle now. Been on, what, half an hour or so. I've been like a scabby dog. I'd be too embarrassed to show you, but if I turned the camera around 180 degrees and went down that way, my sofa has got a duvet on it and a pillow that I've literally been sitting under for the last hour or two. Calder's still working on a video off me, asking me questions. I didn't have my laptop with me when I went away. I said, hey, don't worry about it, Jay. Stick it up in your own good time, mate. Let me know when it's on. Henry, are you Ray? He is indeed that very man, Trisha. Right, I missed your call yesterday. I do apologise. I was doing pickups yesterday. I was doing my taxi service. I'll give you a shout tomorrow. Graham's in. Angry Velo, hi, mate. Hope you're well. Stuart, in our region, about 12 nightclubs spread over 4 or 5 big towns. Now there's 0 nightclubs. It's absolutely true. I'll dig it out. There's a guy I know, the festival I worked at last year, the rugby festival, Bournemouth Sevens. Have a look on their Instagram, Bournemouth Sevens. The director and owner of that festival is a very, very learned man. Roger Woodall, Dodge, great guy. His knowledge of the nightlife industry is practically second to none. He's been there, done it, had the t-shirt, drank the drink. And, he's a massive supporter of anything nightlife. He's lived and breathed at Ibiza. He's organised festivals. He knows everything. You've got me on one of me slants now, you lot. He did a podcast about a couple of months ago. I'll dig it out, and he put some facts and figures out. He said, like, 3 or 4 years ago, there was 1,500 nightclubs in the UK. Now there's only 300. That's horrific. You know what I mean? That is horrific. For a start, where do young people go meet others now? Where do you go? What do you do? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's mad. And you go in nightclubs now. I'm sure Kirk will back me up on this. You go in nightclubs now and everyone's just on the phones. No one's dancing. There's no dance culture anymore. Totally changed. Taking a course about the photo. Colt, I still want to do a vlog with you and Kevin. Thumbnail, Paddy Englishman. That's a great idea, Keith. Yeah, do that. We'll do that. Do that at some point. Get it together with Kevin. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to do that. Get it on your channel, mate. That'd be good for your channel. 100%. Englishman, Paddy Irishman, and Paddy Scotsman walk into a bar. Blimey, where would that end? It wouldn't end well. Danger, this doesn't end well. Oh my God, I can feel the hangover now. Did I work last night? No, I didn't. Jane, night off last night. I was literally under my duvet, catching up on people's messages and feeling sorry for myself. It's up there with no 24-hour shops anymore. Is it just me tonight, or is everything mirror image behind you? Apparently it's a YouTube thing, Angry. They're testing different formats. So I thought it was something I'd done wrong. But apparently JBM has done some research on the subject and they're trying out different formats and it's only a temporary glitch, apparently. Carnival Queen, I'm from Chester. I've lived here since '76. Oh, nice one. My home city, Carnival Queen. Nice one. Where about in Chester? I was made in Blacon. I moved away in 2000 and can't remember. 2004, I think it was, something like that. That would be great, Keith, but they'd be unable to walk out. Come on, Patrick, out the 3 of us. Let's put this to the vote in the chat. Me, Kevin, and Keith. Right, walk into a bar for Keith's vlog. Out the 3 of us, who do you think would be the sensible one who walks out the most sober? Right? Answers in the chat. Let's do a vote on this, because I think Kev's still in the chat. That would be great, but yeah, Bournemouth one should have 43 clubs. I just looked it up. It hasn't got 43 clubs now. It hasn't even got 43 pubs and clubs together, mate. I tell you that now. Me, Colin Rickle, 53. Hey, that's a bit cheeky. I'm not 53. Behave, great, will you? Take off 30 years and you're getting close. Damien Hancock just joined and the screen is reversed. Yeah, it's a YouTube thing, Damien. They're testing different things, apparently. It's not me. I thought it was me done something wrong, but I don't know. Gen Z don't know what going clubbing is. And that's sad, isn't it? You know what I mean? That is so sad. Cole walks into the bar. Ouch, it was an iron bar. That's when it get me banged dead, isn't it, Vinny? Webby's in. Just come home. How are you, Webby? Hope you're well. Been talking about you, Webby, in the helicopters. How about Denzel and Jeffro Cole nicking a bus from the garage after being in a pub? Webby, you're not a moderator on here. You need one. Webby don't want to be a moderator. He doesn't know what to do with a spanner. Vickers Cross, know it well. Centurion pub. I used to drink it on my lunch hour when I worked for the bank round the corner. Nice part of town, Vickers Cross. Posher than where I'm from. Welcome to the chat. Nice to have you on. Nice to have somebody from Chester on. Have a few people from Chester pop in now and again. When they hear in my vlogs when they say, oh, I'm originally from Chester. I've emigrated down south now, Carnival Queen. I've turned posh. I've come down to teach these southerners a thing or two, you know. Kids don't go out. The problem is they've not eaten enough mud as a child. Lightweight. If anyone is disabled and you're thinking about going to Tenerife, check out Marisol. Yes, Jamie, but we can't disclose what you called it. Tucked on to my favourite restaurant, Sanglar. Awesome as usual. Great value for money. Oh, nice one, Webby. What do you have? Bit of steak? Or was that an Indian? Curly, Larry and Mo. Keith have to pick up for the Irishman. I can tell you now. Kev won't buy around. He has short arms and deep pockets. That's not true. I'll have it. Come on, Stuart. That isn't true. Kev's is... I tell you what, Kev more than looks after people, to be fair. Even when he's 3 sheets, Kev, I can tell you now, to be fair, Kev does look after people. He's not that at all. And he's a good laugh on a night out. If you've not had a night out with Scotsman in Tenerife, look out for him on a night out and have a night out with him, honestly. He gets even more Scottish and ununderstandable. You know what I mean? You know, he's like Celtic people get more Irish and more Scottish the more they drink. Kev's like that. You can't understand him even more by the hour. None of you. You're probably right, Anne. Used to work in the Senny. Oh yeah, flipping heck. So when I used to go in there. Well, it was a few years ago, let's put it that way, because I'm already accused of being 53. But it was a few years ago. Used to go in there, used to work at Capital Bank on Hull Lane over the bridge, the big headquarters. And we used to go down at lunchtime. Was it the Senny? Used to have the pool table. I think that was the one. Everyone's saying to Webby, Gardens and Dukes nightclubs in Yeovil. Never been to Yeovil. Joanna's in Southsea, Boobs in Plymouth. That's nightclubs for you. I remember one nightclub I went in. Oh my God, it was the worst one ever. We used to have a dodgy one in Chester called Carnival Queen might remember this. Whispers in Frodsham Street. That was a bit ropey. And there was one in Colwyn Bay I used to go to called Merlin's. And oh, that was awful. They used to, in the smoke machines, the DJ had this massive smoke machine on the stage. And they used to put that strawberry essence in the smoke fluid. And when it pumped out the smoke, the whole nightclub stunk of, like, you know, when you've had strawberries and they've gone off and they smell like, ugh, the whole nightclub stunk of that. And you'd go home and, like, you'd just smell of it for days and you could taste it. God, it was awful. And they had them old-fashioned, like, big square disco lights like the cheesy DJs used to have. Oh, God, it was awful. Merlin's nightclub. Yeah, I remember that. We used to have a bad one here in Bournemouth years ago, Fernando's. Fernando's nightclub. Webby, your mate remembers that. Fernando's nightclub. Blimey. Anyway, we digress. Cole, when I was DJing in the early 80s, I could have worked every night of the week in various clubs. Absolutely, that's a thing, isn't it? You know, it's killing that. It's killing that part of the industry as well. I mean, most DJs now, all right, they can go online and, you know, various platforms, you know, and do the shows online, but it's not the same, is it? It's not the same. DJing to a virtual audience, whether you've got 1 or 1 million, is not the same as having a packed dance floor in front of you. No matter what type of music you play, no matter whether you're good or bad, it's not the same. So it's going to kill off DJing eventually if it carries on, and it's going to kill off the social scene altogether. You know, kids have gone to nightclubs for years, haven't they? You know, when there's no nightclubs, where will... Picture yourself 20 years from now and there's no nightclubs, right? Where will the 1830 group meet each other? Please don't say online, because it's not the same, is it? Honestly. They'll come back. These things have a habit of coming back in cycles, don't they? Or am I dreaming? Who knows? Anyway, comments. There's loads of comments now. Merlin's with the sticky carpets. You wiped your feet before you walked out. Oh, yeah. Did you Tenerife, Bruno, did you get Tenerife vlogs get more subs? They were good. Oh, nice one, Bruno. Yeah, a few of them have. I'll update the board in a minute. Viewing figures, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what Kev thinks. Kev's probably gone now for a pint of Tenants. My Tenerife vlogs aren't doing as well in terms of views as other Tenerife vlogs have done in the past. But I think that's because a lot of people now have seen everything they need to see at Tenerife. I think the days of walking up and down the street, when you've got a channel my size, the days of walking up and down the street like Kev does and getting 5,000 views on a vlog have gone, because people have seen that street a million times. It'll still happen for Kevin, because 1, he's good at it, 2, he's got a subscriber base that will watch that sort of stuff, and 3, he does it more regular. Whereas like for the likes of my sort of size channel, you know, we have to be a bit more creative and work a bit harder. So I haven't got the views, but yeah, certainly subscribers. I'll update that in a minute. I've had loads of new people come on. That said, the only vlogs I do in Tenerife that do really well, for whatever reason, are my Veronica's ones. I did 2 while I was there last week. And I've yet to put them up, simply because they're at the sort of back of my queue and I've not got around to editing them. So maybe the truth in the tale will tell when I put me Veronica's ones on, whether they've done as well or not. So I'll put them up. One of them is a little bit controversial. Bit worried about putting it up because I've got a feeling I'll lose a few people. But or it could go the other way, not go like the ones last year that went nuts because of a certain problem in Tenerife. So yeah, I'll see when I put me Veronica's vlogs. But overall, Bruno, yeah, I can't moan at all. Views and figures and subscribers wise, done really well, thanks, yeah. Carnival Queen, my lad who's 24 has not long come back from Tenerife. He said Veronica's was quiet, stayed at Central. Yeah, it was. I believe Veronica's, from what I can make out, I was talking to a couple of lads down there. They had a really busy New Year. Christmas was quiet, really busy New Year. Then it literally just dropped straight after New Year. When I was there last week, to be fair, the weekend was busier. Saturday was massively busy. When I was down there in a week filming, it wasn't quite, didn't have the same, you know, sort of thing to it. But yeah, stayed at Central Centre, good hotel. Kevin is as good in person as that great online version we love on YouTube, 100%. Top fella, Kevin. Top fella. Shane Curtin, hi. Any family-friendly bars in the Decky? Also good Irish bars you recommend? Good question, Shane. I'll be honest with you, in a Decky, depends. A Decky is a big area. If you're looking at San Eugenio, Fania Bay, you know, that area, which is the main sort of touristy places, they're all family bars, mate. Whichever one you go in's a good family bar. If you've got really young children, there's a bar called Scallywags where they'd actually do kids-based shows in the afternoons. That's a good one. And then it turns more sort of cabaret, adulty type shows in the evening. But there's still things for the kids to do in there. There's loads. If you walk along the seafront, you will find your own. There's loads. If you go up in San Eugenio, which is off the beachfront, all things, Keith is probably the best man to ask. He knows it a lot better than me over there. San Eugenio, you've got like Theatre Bar and Pleasant, Pheasant Plucker, nearly said it. They all do like the karaoke and cabaret and stuff. So they're good family bars as well. So yeah, definitely. Irish bars, there's Waxy O'Shea's on Fania Bay seafront. That is mentally busy. Great one. There's more established ones, Temple Bar, Irish Fiddler next to each other. They're really good for live music. And there's one down by the Rum Pot. Can never remember the name of it. Somebody will put in. Irish Rover, is it? They do stuff as well. So yeah, there's loads there, mate. You can't go wrong, honestly. Just walk up and down. Your first day, you'll find them. Keith says, I think I would be the sensible one. In your dreams. We know the truth, Keith. Oh, we've got to do that vlog. We've got to do it. Oh my word. That's got to be done, mate. Back in the 90s, we used to go out clubbing soaked in jupe. Oh, jupe, as the birds loved it. It was the only chance we had of pulling. Kevin's very generous, not your typical Scottish. He's massively generous. Carnival Queen, we still have Rosies. Oh my word, but in my time, it was Angels and Cinderellas. Before me, that. I remember the name, Cinderellas, Angels, Blimpers was my thing when I was there. I was thinking about sharing my communication device with Kevin. Yeah, go for it, Jamie. TikTok DJs are being picked over producers. That's what I said. Fake call, do the board, but right backwards. Is the board backwards on a thing? I'll dictate it. Lynn Rowland's in. Hi, Lynn. What was the news you had but forgot earlier? Do you know, Craig? I've forgotten. It'll come to me as soon as I what you call it. I'll do that in a minute. As soon as I press off and all your stats pop up, how long you've been watching me for? I should have told them that. Everyone say hello to Lynn. Packed dance floors, massively. Cold waters. Otiat. It's Tato. It's all backwards, Trisha. It's Tato, which are the Irish crisps. That is Tato. But it's all reverse, Trisha, tonight, because YouTube are messing about. It's not me, promise. Veronica's of the past, Bobby's Bar, Tramps to King of Clubs till 6, then a chicken kebab on the way home. Apart from the Bobby's Bar, Gray, I still do that. Is it just me? Glasgow City Council are killing the nighttime industry in the city. They haven't got a... Yeah, it's not just... To be fair though, Alan, it's not just Glasgow, is it? I think Liverpool's still got a fairly vibrant club scene. I think Manchester has. I think nowadays what's changed the biggest is that the biggest club scenes around where the students are. You know, that's a weird thing. It seems to be a student. Kirk might dispute this, I don't know. It seems to be more of a student-driven thing, and it's not your traditional nightclub anymore. You know, it's not you turn up and dance to dancey chart stuff or anything. It's, you know, it's more alternative, and it's going for more specific music genres, which I don't entirely disagree with. But, you know, where do you go for just... if you don't want to go out to be musically educated and you just want to go out to go on the pull, let's be honest, or just go for a few drinks, where is there? That's what's dying. Need some nighttime lives. Yeah. Did a great review of Damien's Tapas. Oh, thank you, Annie. I enjoyed it. Lovely restaurant, Damien's. Great people, Damien and Paula. Superb, wonderful people. They work so hard in that restaurant. It is unbelievable. He is literally running up and down that restaurant. He's the owner. They've got staff as well, but he is Mr. Hands-on. If you ever go there, fully recommend anyone to go there. Buy the H10 Big Sir. If you go there, you will meet Damien. You can't not meet him, because as you're walking up the street, he'll greet you. You sit down, he'll take your order. He'll bring your food out. He'll ask you how you are. He'll talk the hind legs off a donkey with you. But a great fella. So yeah, enjoyed that one. Thank you, Anne. Need some more nighttime lives. Need some night. Yeah, is that in... on my next trip to Tenerife, I will do some later night lives, because I think it needs to be seen. Definitely. Ray Duff is back on his first account. 2 likes for Col Free. Oh, thank you, Ray. Double likes. Col, can you vlog 2 AM in Veronica's, because you're 6'5" and 18 stone? Only you can vlog. I'm not 6'5", I'm about 6'1", 6'2", and yeah, I am getting to 18 stone. Hence, Bruno, why I'm on the cucumber water and try not to eat burgers and pizzas all the time. So hopefully by the next time we go to Tenerife, I won't be near 18 stone. I'll be back to me fighting weight, just in case someone has a dig. When I opened Cardinal Follies in Pitt Street, Glasgow, we had 3 DJs, 1 for the music, 2 for the lights. The lasers were so clumpy. Yeah, I bet you did. Because in them days, it was an art, wasn't it? I DJ'd in Bournemouth, I remember, going back. I'm waffling on about DJ now. If it's not your interest in the chat, I do apologise. 2008, I think it was. I DJ'd in Bournemouth before I lived here. I was living in Cornwall, and I DJ'd in a pub in Bournemouth. It was called the Brass House. Now it's got the same name, but in a German format. And give you an idea, it was a Friday night, right? Friday night. And it's a huge pub, about the size of the Dubliner, if not bigger. And it was just from 7 o'clock onwards, it was just rammed. You couldn't see. The DJ booth was raised up about 8 foot, so I could see everybody. And if you imagine a Dubliner, possibly 1.5, twice the size, it was like that. And all I could see were the tops of people's heads, right the way back to the bar. And they had about 15 bar staff on. And at the end of the night, when they did like the debrief of all the security, there was like 20, I think it was 22 security staff. Now, you go in there now, and it's changed to this like German theme bar. And I think they have 2 security staff and 1 DJ a week. Whereas that night, I did a 2-hour slot in amongst 3 or 4 other DJs. Crazy. It's totally changed. Daniel, I remember Veronica's in the 90s and early 2000s. They were the best days, Daniel, showing your age, yeah. JB, I'm booking a trip to Bournemouth soon, 3 or 4 nights free, best you first, see best stage. Yeah, give me a shout, Jake, make sure we're around, mate. We'll do another vlog. Tim's in, just finished dinner. What do you have, Tim? Hope you are, mate. Tim, do you want a cold? Do you want a man flu? You never seem to get them. Shane says thanks. Yeah, no problem, Shane. Shane, listen, I know you can't see it now, mate. But I'm on Facebook and Instagram under Cole's Place, same as the channel. If you need any info, drop us a message on there and I'll gladly give you any tips or anything. I'm no massive expert on it, but I do know the sort of nightlife-y type areas, probably better than a lot of others. Keith as well, all things Keith, he knows it really well. Wagwan Tours knows. There's a load of people on here who've got a wealth of knowledge to give you tips if you're after any particular places to go, mate. So just get in touch, not a problem. It's what we're for. Everyone say hello to Tim. Good night all. Have to go, still feeling off. Hey Keith, listen, rest up, mate. I'm with you. Take it easy. Yeah, get yourself healthy. And hopefully see you soon. And say hello to Kaylee for me. Thanks for popping in, Keith. Great to see you. JBM, this time I'm not drinking from 10 till midnight. That was Tank's fault. It's bad when you get led astray, innit, Jay? When you say Scooby, do you know the Ibiza DJ with Cafe Mambo? He was originally from Stirling. I've heard that name. Alan will know better than me, like you say, Gray. I'm only jesting. Kevin and Scotsman probably we're tight. I'll put a secret word in your comments after this, Tim. Edinburgh nightclubs are finished. Glasgow is hanging on it. That's a shame. 2 massive big cities with a great history of having a party. That's sad to hear. Britain needs a nightlife industry, doesn't it? We need that culture. Yes, it can be a pain in the arse at times, but it needs it employs thousands of people. You know, without getting on my horse about Veronica's, this is what really rackles me when people rattle off about Veronica's. Oh, close it down, close it down. What they don't realise is I don't know what the figures are precisely, but in terms of profitability, it's probably one of the most profitable areas of Tenerife, Veronica's. Thousands of people go down there most nights and spend quite a bit of money, albeit sometimes on the wrong things, but thousands do. It supports loads of jobs, not just in those bars themselves, but in service and supply industries and everything else. I know it costs a lot to police. I know it causes a lot of either, but you can't get rid of it, you know. And it, as well as that, you get rid of Veronica's, young people stop coming to Tenerife. They'll go somewhere else. They'll go to Ibiza or they'll go to Greece. They won't come to Tenerife. And if they don't come to Tenerife, then Siam Park suffers. All the restaurants out and about suffer because they haven't got the 18s to 30s. Chill box would suffer, you know what I mean? So it's important, I think, that Veronica's is kept alive, managed better, but kept alive. And the same goes for the nightlife industry in the UK. Without it, honestly, it's sad. Anyway, I think the English and Irish Scotchman meetup should be alive, and we can see the messy one live and exclusive. That's a great idea, Patrick. I would be up for that. I don't know about the other two. maybe we could do a live at some point halfway through it, just to let you all know how we're getting on, and then record either side for Keith's channel. Next time, take me to a bad place. Will do. Yeah, E-fees will do. Call, ask Tim how to change a picture. Yeah, Tim, we're back to front. Apparently, JBM's done some research on it. It's YouTube faffing about, because that's why we're back to front. Yeah, you're all chatting amongst yourselves. So I've gone from Blaken to Bournemouth. It's a bit of a culture shock. I lived in Stamford Road for many years. Oh, aye, nice one. Yeah, a bit of a culture shock. Why is your camera backwards? Call whoever card update, please. Car's fine, Jay. Still running. YouTube problem. Orcus testing things. Nicky Dunn. Hi, Nicky. How you doing? I call everyone in the chat. I had lots going on, so not been on YouTube too much. I hope everyone is keeping well. Love and hugs. Oh, nice one, Nicky. Thanks for that recipe suggestion the other night. I've downloaded that. When I'm healthier, I'll be trying that. Shane says, how often do lives? Usually every Tuesday night, mate, around about 7:30. Because it's one of the only nights I get free when we work, you see. So Tuesday about 7:30, and then as and when ad hoc. Sometimes I'll do a daytime one if I'm about and the weather's good. Sometimes if I'm away somewhere, I'll do ones, during the week as well. But when I'm here back at home, which I'm going to be for a while now, it's every Tuesday night, mate. Don't miss lugging 12-inch singles about, though, before your day. Yeah, my earliest was CDs, mate. But even they were a pain compared to, show you. There's an iPhone. There's a battery pack. My music now is on a hard drive somewhere in between the size of those two. Okay, so I just carry two of them around. One I use and one as a backup. So I've got all the tracks I play if I'm just DJing, and I've also got all the karaoke and videos and stuff as well on there, and all the screenshots and everything else I do. So yeah, those days are gone, thankfully. Hope you're all, Nicky. Here's the Bellevue. Right, I'll whiz through the comments quick, then we'll do the board, and I'll let you lovely people go because time's cracking on. Need your opinion. When I go to Tenerife, staying at airport hotel, or do we stay at Holiday Express 2? Blimey. I'm the wrong person to ask there, Daniel, because I live right near an airport, you see, so it's not a pleasure I have of, a problem I have of having a pleasure with. If it was me, I'd do what's cheapest or easiest. I'll do a different food channel when I get the time. Yeah, you should do, Nicky, because your cooking is absolutely superb. Anybody, right? I'm sure somebody will put a link up if they haven't done so already. Go and have a look at Nicky Dunn's channel. Massive supporter of all the Tenerife guys, and she puts these recipes and things she's knocked up from now and again, these dishes, and it's like flipping, it's like, honestly, absolutely superb. And it's always when I'm trying to lose a bit of weight. Is East Cliff Lift reopening, or is it being knocked down? I heard, but West Cliff is still going, mate, because my mate Ronnie works on it. East Cliff Lift, I'm not sure what they're going to do with it, because they've had another landslide next to it a few months ago, so yeah. Oh, I forgot, Nicky, you can put your own up, can't you? Yeah. Similar price, call any 5-minute walk to, Daniel, to be honest with you, I just like to get to the airport and get on a plane and go, mate. We need to stop people renting mobility scooters who don't really need them. I agree, Jamie, but how would you do it? That's the problem. Because they're becoming a pain in the backside, aren't they? I saw a few people who were using them as a method of getting from one pub to another, let's say, over in Tenerife the other week, and it wasn't good. Right, bear with people. I'll tell you what we'll do as we go along, eh? I've overrun. I do apologise if you're expecting an hour. I would never do that. Yeah, put your link up away, Nikki. Honestly, put them up away. Go for it. Your channel is my channel, Nikki, when you're putting up food like that. Not going to work now, is it? Ah, yeah, there we go. Right, okay, so analytics. Right, guys, listen, I do this bit of fun. I know you're not going to be able to see it properly tonight because it's all ski-way from back to front. So I will tell you what they are. So basically, as a record, I don't dwell on it. And if you've got a newish channel and you think you're standing still, this is part of the reason to do it, because I've been going now just under 3 years on YouTube, and the channel has grown immensely, way beyond what I thought I'd do. So if you're a new channel, I always give this advice out: just keep posting videos and enjoy it. Don't get hung up on figures. Don't worry about what other people have got and what you haven't got. Just post videos, decent quality content, and you will grow. I'm proof of the pudding, right? My content compared to some is absolutely but my fall down is that I don't put enough up. I'm learning now, and you will see it grow. So just by record, last week it was 1,208,200 views. That's how many views my channel's had since it started. So views on a vlog, a short, a live, whatever. This week, I think with the Tenerife stuff, it's shot up. It's 1,229,702. Sorry about the blue pen. So it's had nearly 30,000 views in the past week. I'm going to get on to the important one. A lot of people say watch time. So this is the amount of hours you guys have spent watching my videos collectively. Okay. Now bear in mind, these are as of, I think it's about a day or two ago. I think it's a day or two behind. I don't know. So last week it was 108,142. This week it is 109,912. So over 1,000 hours has been spent over the past week watching my stuff. And the one everybody wants to know, subscribers. So this is the amount of people who've subscribed to the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, why haven't you? Yeah, so last week it was 6,622. This week it is 6,685. There you go. Can't be bad. So thank you. Beautiful. Yeah, so that is way and beyond what I ever dreamt, and it is down to you guys supporting it. While you guys support it, I'll keep putting it out there. And as I say, I can only reiterate, Kevin, Scotsman, Tim, you know, Rick, they'll all say the same things. Yeah, if you're just starting out and you're not getting there, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So just keep at it, and you know, it will come. Daniel subscribed to Nikki. Alan, mine's all on MacBook Air with Tractor and Apple Music. Never used Tractor, Alan, to be fair. Fancy it. I'm still a virtual DJ, Dinosaur. Did they find the person who stabbed a hotel worker in a hotel in Bournemouth? Yes, they did, Jay. If you go on Bournemouth Echo, he's on there. I think he got life. Bit of a nutcase. Jamie, I wouldn't look like I need one with hidden disabilities, but I would in Tenerife for the distance walking. I'd take a letter from a doctor. That's it. It's difficult. This is it, you see, isn't it? I agree with Trisha there, you know. There's some people who, on the face of it, might not look like they could use one. But how does the person in the shop know? And the other thing is as well, a lot of businesses who rent these things out over there, you know, are they going to knock back the money, especially when it's quiet? Are you based in UK or Tenerife, Nikki? Nikki's based in UK, and she's got a lovely dog called Buddy. And if you go on her channel, you'll see the walks with Buddy that I watch almost daily. Graham's off. Love Island's coming on. You're going to go and see yourself on it, Gray. Thanks for watching. Wish you all the best, Col. And you, Nikki. Thank you so much. Col, let's go up to 1 million subscribers. JBM said to me the other day, "You'll be on 1 million soon." I said, "No, you'll be on 1 million before me, mate. I'll be in my box by then." Damien Hooper's in. Sorry, Moni, and now how's you, Colin Saff? Well done. Keep thumbs up. Ah, nice one, Damien. Hope you well, mate. Yeah, all good. Bit rough on the old. We're just about to leave, Damo. Top of the evening. What's a crack? There you go. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Right, there you go. I'll let you all go. We've rattled on long enough. Still can't remember what news I had for you. It was that mind-blowing. I've forgotten what it was. No, I don't know. Anyway, loads of vlogs. I've still got. Listen, I've got about another half dozen Tenerife vlogs to put up. There are some Veronica's ones coming. All right, so Veronica's people, those of you waiting for the Veronica's ones, I don't get beaten up yet, but there's a Veronica's one going up. One that's a bit tasty, one that's really good, and one that's a bit tasty. There's a couple of daytime ones as well. A couple more restaurant reviews. There's an absolutely banging restaurant review. A restaurant that I don't think anyone's reviewed, and I'm absolutely shocked no one's been there. That'll be coming up by the end of the week. So yeah, there's about another 5 or 6 Veronicas. I've got a couple of Portugal ones, and then I can start a little bit of fresh then. Just put some random stuff up, and then I can do some local stuff in February that I want to do. And then March, I'll let you know as soon as I know where we're going to go in March for Paddy's Day. There you go. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the mods. Anne, Jay, Alan, Nikki Dunn, nice to see you back in the chat, Nikki. Hope you're well. And thanks everyone for tuning in. Is anyone saying anything important before I go? Night, says Susan. Night. Tuesday, yeah, Tim Dowd, see you Friday, Damo. Oh, you going over, Damien? Brian is in. Oh, didn't see you there, Brian. Apologies. Hope you're well. Drop me a message. Thanks, everyone. You too. Night, Colin. Yeah. Guys, there was over 60 at one point. The live's growing. Keep it coming every Tuesday. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great week. Enjoy yourselves. Appreciate your support. And I'll catch you very, very soon. Watch everyone else's content as well. Thanks, everybody. Take it easy.